50 years, Nutrisystem has been helping Sheila lose 30 pounds in 6 months. Look at her before and after. Look at that gorgeous smile. These are all happy people that also have smiles because they're eating amazing food. They're feeling fulfilled. It made it so easy. Linda lost 80 pounds in 12 months. This is the perfect time to think about getting into something that is easy and is a success. Look at Christina, 30 pounds in 6 months. 6 months ago, 12 months ago, where were you? What were you looking like? How were you feeling? Nutrisystem 50 years ago came in with a proven system for everybody. Look at Mike, 55 pounds down, big old smile in 7 months. You don't stay around for 50 years if you're not doing something right. You're not sticking around for 50 years if you're not doing something that's sustainable. Most of us, when we get into a weight loss journey, we fall off the wagon for a few reasons. One, we don't know what to cook, right? I don't really know ingredients. I can't go and look at everything, list everything. Portion sizes. I don't have a scale and figuring out what's the right portion to do it. It's so much to do it. That's why those are not sustainable. Nutrisystem is giving us a 1-day only exclusive offer today. It is 20 days worth of meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack / dessert, every single day for 20 days. Look in front of me. I mean, I'm talking burgers, pizza, cakes, macaroni and cheese. All of this is what we're looking at. This is satisfying. It tastes amazing. It's already been portioned out. It's already been complete with all the right nutritions. A nutritionist has gone through the ingredients to make sure that this is something that will be sustainable for you. So today and today only, you're getting those 20 days delivered right to your door. No more being like, what's for dinner? I don't know what to do. It's already there. It's in your freezer and ready to go. 085790. If you do a single ship, that means you're gonna get the one shipment. It's gonna give you all 20 days. That's what it's gonna look like. That's $259.99. On a flex pay, which means for 5 months you pay it off, it's $52 a month. Free shipping to you. That breaks down to under $13 a day for all of your meals. Now, if you do an auto ship, that means you take this 1-day opportunity and you now get to hold on to that, and we will do the following month and the month after that after that until December. This is the time to get everything and to start a new journey. There is somebody I want to introduce you to. She had her own journey. She tried it all. She's also a face that you're familiar with, and she's been in your home, and I'm so excited she's going to show her journey. If you're like, I know her, that's Kathy Levin. Kathy, she'll tell you you tried everything. Everything you can think of under the sun, but they weren't sustainable. When she found Nutrisystem, she could have just done it and looked great and felt great and didn't say a thing. But this is how compelled she is. Kathy is here with us on Skype right now to really tell us what this has done for her. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Tina. That red is your color, girl. You look stunning. I love it. I just said to someone, I want that outfit. She looks fabulous. It is so pretty. And we're ready to rock and roll for spring, Tina, so we can all look like you.
Oh my goodness, flattery will get you everywhere with me, Kathy. But I love that you and Nutrisystem came in with something you do for no one else but us here at HSN and our HSN family. And I think it's the perfect time to kind of think about this, talk about this, right? Kind of the perfect time of season. You don't have to start something like this on January 1st.
Oh, there is no day to come to the reckoning that it's time. It might be that your pants don't fit. In my case, it was that photo of me in, I forget where, Thailand, I think. My husband and I used to take biking vacations, and suddenly I'm huffing and puffing up a hill, and he's going, smile. And I saw that picture, and I said, girl, you are absolutely off the charts too heavy. I felt awful, I looked awful, and I couldn't ride. My knees hurt, everything hurt. And from a vanity standpoint, Tina, I just hated the way I looked. So I was investigating, what can I do that I haven't done before? I've done them all. Everything worked for a while, but then they don't. I lose interest because there's nothing that I love in the program. 90% of the time, you're given a little chicken breast and a piece of lettuce. I call it the dog diet. You eat the way your dog eats, same thing every single day. And I was bored and I would lose interest. I wanted to still have desserts. I wanted to have things that were creamy and cheesy and yummy and fulfilling. So I had been on Nutrisystem many, many years before. I wasn't thrilled with the food then, but I thought I'm going to give it a try because I heard Marie. So I go try this program, and lo and behold, 19 pounds come off. I don't even know how long it took. It wasn't a big deal. It just every week, all of a sudden, I'm starting to see results. I'm starting to feel better, and suddenly people are saying, you look great. What'd you do? And I said, well, I ate. I had pizza, I had ravioli, and this plan is our newest best. This is the frozen premium foods delivered to your door. So think about it. If you don't like to cook, we have you covered. If you're noticing at the market your bills are sky high, all of a sudden buying some chicken breasts went from $6 to $9. If your bill has gone from $30 to $50, this is for $2.59 and change, a month's worth of food, and you don't have to do anything but throw it in the microwave or defrost your little desserts. This is such easy, delicious food, and I truly mean delicious. What program gives you pancakes? What program gives you honey wheat bagels? What program allows you to have strawberry shortcake cupcakes, lemon zest bundt cake? You get the most delicious foods, and in addition to getting breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a dessert, Tina, in the middle of the morning, we give you your own little snack, a cheese stick, a hard-boiled egg, an orange. Now, with spring, we have cantaloupe, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. You can have grapes. You can have lots of extra little things that are so spring fresh and delicious. So think about it. You get your breakfast from Nutrisystem. You get a mid-morning snack that you provide. So you can take it with you to the office if you're working actually in an office rather than remote. Then you're going to get lunch, have a pizza, have this fabulous meatball melt with, oh my gosh, cheese. It's just yummy, gooey, the kind of stuff that provides comfort that we're used to, but usually causes us the weight gain. This causes the weight loss. And then in the middle of the afternoon, when everybody's having their vending machine break, you know, they're going for the candy bars and the chips, you get your snack that you bring along. I like almonds. I like peanut butter on some carrot or celery sticks. You have your own snack, and then you get home, you have dinner. Grab it out of the freezer, throw it in the microwave in 4 minutes, done, and hit the table. Add a salad, some fresh summer tomatoes as they start coming in, and then guess what? Sit down to watch TV, have dessert. These are color-coded so that you know that you have sunny yellow for breakfast, you have your blue lunch, red is dinner, and then purple is dessert. So you can line them up in your freezer according to their color, and you just grab and eat. In 5 minutes, you can have a meal. You can add sauteed onions and mushrooms to your pizzas, peppers, whatever you like you can add, but you don't have to. I'm lazy. I just want to take my pizza and I just want to cook it and eat it. I don't want to deal with trying to saute anything. But some people do love adding things, and it's just good food, and these are the portions that you are to have. And then you're going to add salads, veggies. We ask you to eat lots of veggies during the day. We ask you to have, if you like tomatoes, you know, the mushrooms, all kinds of peppers, zucchini, cucumber, add that. But it's not a salad-based program. It's a food-based program. You get to eat. And that's what people love about this, and that's what keeps them on the program. So we give you, we suggest Monday to Friday, and then take your 2 days off for the weekend. And what does that look like? You get breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, if you want to go out, you have friends coming over, you're doing Italian, we give you guidelines on how to eat your own food smart so that you do not end up packing on the weight that you just took off. And then Monday, you're back again. But for those of you who say, but I'm on a Wednesday to Sunday schedule, no problem. Do Monday and Tuesday on your days off. You pick the 2 days a week you want to go off. If you're going out to dinner with friends and you say, I want to have my Wednesday off, great. You do your own Wednesday and then do the program the other 5 days and you still have another day off. So you basically are getting Monday to Friday for a month, and then the other 2 days each weekend, 8 of them are on your own. And you get such delicious food. I mean, this is way nicer than anything I would cook, Tina. And it's definitely tastier than most of the things I would make. And I don't know about you, but most of us are creatures of habit.
Yes.
We do like meatloaf Monday, taco Tuesday, and by Wednesday we're eating Chinese because we don't know what else to cook. And then it's spaghetti and meatballs. You know what? We give you so much variety that you are not eating the same thing over and over and over.
Well,
and you're not cooking. One of the biggest pitfalls of people who are trying to watch their weight is prep.
Yeah.
While they're cutting, they're eating. They're grabbing the peanuts in the dish. They're grabbing the candy over in the dish. They're taking a spoonful of something that the kids had. They're eating a piece of pizza while they're making something. This is 4 minutes microwave right to the table. So you are rock and roll, ready to eat, and there's really no reason to cheat because we give you food virtually every 3 hours.
Right.
You are eating and you're satisfied, and it's creamy and cheesy and hot and sweet and crunchy. You get all those different taste sensations. And I just love this variety. This frozen is the very best we've ever offered. Super priced. It's $12.99 a day when you average it out.
And Kathy,
so I don't know about you, but one trip through the Golden Arches is that much.
Well, I was about to say, have you been to the grocery store lately? Have you purchased anything out there to even try to make your own food? I mean, we're in a whole new world. 2022 is a different world. It's a different price. Everything, even finding things at the grocery store. Even if you wanted to try to recreate this on your own, this just solves the, what am I gonna eat? What's for dinner? What am I gonna do? What do I buy? How do I make it? How do I figure out the portions? Is it not only going to help me in my weight loss journey, but also gonna give me nutrition? It's already thought out for you. A nutritionist has already done all the legwork for you. It's delivered straight to your door. And if I said I wanted to deliver you 20 breakfasts, 20 lunch, 20 dinner, and 20 snacks, you'd be like, don't even show me the shipping and handling cost on that because that sounds like a nightmare. We're shipping it to you for free. For free. You can also take this and break it into 5 monthly payments, no added interest. I'm also gonna get this price down even lower. This is a one-day only opportunity. That's why we called it Today Special. You could do it one time on a single ship. If you lock it in on auto ship, that means the only way you can take this price and get it next month and the month after that and the month after that until December, you can lock in this price. But 2 different ways to get this lower. One, open up an HSN credit card. Because it's Customer Appreciation Month, we're gonna give you $40 free. If you add the $40 free to the best value of the day, that's like double dipping from HSN. Use it. If you already have an HSN credit card, Q card, Zulily card, put this into your cart and use this code. This code will now take an additional $20 off the already amazing price, 181121. So I want to remind you, it's breakfast, it's lunch, it's dinner, it's snacks. It's delivered straight to your door for free. And I know Kathy was saying, Marie, like, you know, we're all BFFs with her, but when somebody is on TV and they're in the public eye, it's even more scrutiny on how you look and how you feel, and cameras add weight to you. The fact that Marie Osmond was so courageous to come out and be a part of Nutrisystem as well, let's hear her.
Today could be the day that changes everything for you. The day you decide to take control and empower yourself to get healthy and finally take care of you.
Man, she looks phenomenal. 50 pounds down in 5 months for Marie. And when I tell you being even more in a public eye, it adds so much more on to coming out and being like, yes, I've struggled. This is how I got to a good place. And Kathy, I want to get to a couple of questions that I know a lot of people are going to ask. They're going to say, you're going to deliver 20 days worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where would I put it? So I want to show, I think it's over here, what it looks like if we were to put this into a freezer at home. This is what it looks like. Now, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, do I have to throw away everything? There's still plenty, and this is kind of like a slimmer freezer in here. This is what it looks like. You put it in your freezer, you take it out. I love that Kathy was talking about it being color-coded, red being dinner, you know, yellow is gonna be breakfast, blue is gonna be lunch. You just pull it out, whatever it is that's gonna make you happy and fulfilled in your cravings. Dinner, you get things like artichoke and spinach stuffed chicken breast, chicken and bacon ranch pizza, chicken parm, Italian sausage and turkey pepperoni pizza, ravioli that's in there, Salisbury steak and mac and cheese. Those sound like things we want to eat, things that would be super, you know, amazing and fulfilled and not craving those Italian things that we love or anything that we want to have. And Kathy, a nutritionist, you know, I'll go over lunch and breakfast and what you get there as well, but when we're talking about all of these foods, and I said, you'd have to do a lot of research to see what's good, what's bad, what's a good fat, what's a bad fat, what's all of that. It's already been designed by a nutritionist for us.
Well, Tina, most people do not have a lot of, you know, nutritional education, and they don't know good from bad. They just know they overeat, they feel great, and then they're stuffed, then they fall asleep, then they wake up hungry, and they can't understand why they can't lose weight. There are a lot of stories we tell ourselves, but the bottom line is if the food is not properly balanced, if you don't have the right amount of protein and the right amount of carb, the right amount of fuel, then you lose your mojo, you lose your energy, and you end up eating stuff you shouldn't. We make sure that you stay pretty level all day long so that you don't get the spike in hunger and you don't get the, oh my gosh, I'm starved, I could eat the leg off a table. So we make sure you stay pretty well balanced instead of eating something really sugary. I don't know if you've ever had a couple glasses of wine and you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like parched and you feel awful. That's because you had a sugar high and then a drop. This is the same thing with any food that has sugar in it or too much carb. Thanksgiving dinner, you go, oh, that was awful, and then you fall asleep and then you wake up and you're eating the spoon with the stuffing. So this keeps you balanced so you don't go diving into the things that you shouldn't be diving into. And I want to show you something. This is our spinach cheese pretzel melt. 1 minute, 30 seconds microwave. And for those of you who have air fryers, drop it in your air fryer. It comes out super crunchy and yummy. And this is just like you would think, a soft pretzel with cheese and spinach in it. And it's like ooey, gooey, filling, yummy. It is delicious. And this with some salad, some tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, celery, whatever you like, this is a nice meal. And this is just lunch. You're going to get a snack in another 2 hours. What I love about this is the variety. And ladies, let's just talk turkey. The truth of the matter is, if you're watching this program, there's a chance you have an issue with your weight. Either you've been told you're carrying too much and it's not healthy. If you went to the doctor and the doctor said, you're up 15 pounds since the last time I saw you. You're saying, I wonder if this would work for me. I've had so much failure in the past with programs that are diet oriented. I'm telling you, eat the food, you can lose the weight. This is the easiest, most researched, most successful at-home program ever. And these are legitimate people who have been on the program. They have done so well with it. And you know what? You don't have to work out like a maniac 3 hours a day. We recommend you do about 15 minutes. That means you could be doing some cleaning around the house, take a walk outside. You can go and garden. And let's speak about with the achy joints, walking up and down the steps, the knees hurt, the hips hurt, the back hurts. You're saying, oh my gosh, I'm in terrible shape. Once you start taking off the pressure from all those joints, you may notice that you feel a whole lot more fluid, a whole lot better. I always move better when I have less weight. And I went to the doctor the other day, Tina. I have a terrible back, and once a year I go to the orthopedic surgeon so he can tell me that I'm a disaster. And he said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. He said, your weight has maintained, and that is saving you. He said, I have patients who I do full back surgery on, and they gain 30 pounds, and then they wonder why they're in pain and they're not walking right. He said it is so critical. You go, girl. It is so critical to maintain healthy weight. And as we get older, girls, let's face it, menopause, absolutely, you look like a neutered Labrador retriever. You get so thick in the middle. We do. It's not even our fault. It isn't our fault. One day you're lean and trim, and the next day you got a spare tire. You don't know what happened.
Kathy,
you just have to reorient your body to a little bit less weight, and this is the way to do it.
Let me tell you, I had a baby at 40, then we shut the whole world down. That's what happened to me. The fact that this is not my normal build. This is not the weight that I normally am. And we all have that moment, right? What you were saying, like a picture maybe, or you catch a glimpse of yourself or how you're feeling or your energy level or something. And it seems very intimidating to try to start something, right? It seems very, I don't know where to start. If you put in, weight loss on the internet, you're inundated with 20 million things that say this or that, and they're kind of fads or trendy or meant for this person or that person. This is 50 years of Nutrisystem having success. They have dialed it in. They have heard everyone, this is what I want. This is what I want to eat. This is what I would love to have. I want it delivered right to my door. I don't want any way that I can have an excuse. This is breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet. This is breakfast. This is one of them. So I just put it in the microwave for 1 minute. So this was the breakfast burrito. It's got cheesy scrambled eggs. It's got black beans, mozzarella, caramelized onions, and red peppers. This is just one of the breakfast things that you can choose from on a daily basis. You're also getting cherry cheese roll, a cinnamon roll, a turkey ham and cheese omelet, the breakfast burritos like what I have, and a honey wheat bagel. 3 of those, a minute in the microwave. I just wrapped it in a paper towel, kind of a moist paper towel to make sure that it stays nice and moist and beautiful. And then you're ready and set to go. On the go. Whatever it is that you want to do. Look at all these ingredients on the inside. Every ingredient, Kathy, every ingredient I just said, you can visually see the black beans. You can visually
and it's creamy.
see. Look at that.
It's filling. Yep.
Oh, it's so
yummy.
good. So if you're just tuning in and Kathy's been telling you about her journey, I'm gonna take a bite of this, but I have to tell you about the one-day offer. Today's special means we can only do this on a one-day opportunity. You're getting 20 days of breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. If you went to the grocery store and you tried to get 20 days worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner snack, good, bad, or indifferent, it is nowhere near this price. On a flex pay, it's $52 to get it home. We ship it right to your door. You're not even going to the grocery store. You're not doing anything. It's already there. It's in the freezer waiting for you every single day, color-coded for you. Now, if you do on a single ship, that means we will send you the 20 meals, you will put them in your freezer, and you will start to go. Now, if you do an auto ship, which was the most popular option when Callie launched this with Kathy last night, that means, yes, you'll get the 20 meals now, then the following month you'll get another 20 meals, and that will be at this exact price. So forth and so on until December. My suggestion is no matter what you do, put it on auto ship because you can cancel it. But once you get done with your first 20 meals and you want to come back and you love it, it's not going to be at this price. It may not be on free shipping and handling. It may not be on the 5 Flex that we're doing right now. So I want to make sure you have it locked in even if you cancel it later. That's my suggestion. 085790. I want Kathy, because you're talking about your success story. We heard from Marie. We saw a lot of before and afters. But I want to bring in another person that is so wanting to share her story and to talk about her journey. Michelle Rhodes is joining us on the telephone this morning. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Tell us, I know we're going to see your picture even though you're on the phone, but tell us how it all really started for you.
Yeah, so for me, my weight has always been an issue. As a kid, growing up, I always struggled. Into adulthood, I struggled. But like most women, I really started to have a problem after I started having kids. So I have 2 beautiful kids, and they're 7 years apart. And when I got pregnant with my second child, I weighed the same as I did when I delivered my first. So I had already struggled for 7 years to try to take off the baby weight and never did. And now I was pregnant again and gonna have another beautiful baby. But I knew that weight was coming on, and that before picture that you see, that was actually taken shortly after I had my son, and we sat down to have a picture taken with Santa Claus. And I got that picture back, and it made me cry. It brought tears to my eyes because I didn't recognize that girl. And I knew I had struggled for so long. I had tried every diet, every program out there, and I've never was able to lose 5 pounds, let alone what I was looking at to lose now. And I was scared, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I turned to Nutrisystem then as a last resort, because it was the only thing I hadn't tried, having the food shipped to my house, being told exactly what to eat, was something I had never done before. And at the time, I had a new baby and a busy, mom of two. I needed something easy and convenient, and I tried it, and I truly can say that decision to try it changed my life. And for the first time ever, I was able to lose the weight that I needed, and everything changed after that.
What changed, Michelle?
For so long I struggled, just like I said before, to lose just 5 pounds. And after I started my first week on Nutrisystem, I was able to not only lose 5 pounds, but I had done that before, but I was super excited to eat my next meal. And that was when I knew I could do this long enough to keep the weight off. And everything just started to change at that point, because I finally did something I was never able to do. So I started looking at other things that I could do. And I was never a runner before. And I thought, well, maybe I can go and try to run. And I went from somebody that didn't run at all to somebody that started running marathons and races and all of this crazy stuff. But for me, it was always about my kids. I wanted to be out there doing life with my kids and being active with them and not on the sidelines. And that's what changed the most was, I finally got control of my weight, and I was able to get out there and have fun with them and go down the water slides and ride the bikes and be active with them. I'm a completely different mom because of it.
Michelle, and you've done your children an amazing service, because given that you come from a family that has a tendency to be overweight, you probably at your large weight would have passed on all of your bad eating habits to your kids, and they would have struggled. And I'll bet now they eat better, even though they have their pizza and you have your Nutrisystem. I'll bet they eat differently and are in great condition and active versus sit and watch TV and watch mom get bigger.
Right. Yeah, we're very much, an active family, and it's something, obesity has always been a problem in my family. And I truly, at that before picture there, I kind of just thought that was my step. That was my next step. That was my journey. This is what I'm doing. And changing it then did sort of change, what my kids do. And, we're active and we eat healthy, and they understand portion sizes. And my favorite thing about Nutrisystem is for so long, I thought I had to restrict everything that I ate. I thought that I had to take everything away. And Nutrisystem teaches you that you can have things. You just have to have the right portion sizes, and you have to be active, and you have to eat your veggies and drink your water. And that's the same types of things that I see my kids doing. They know we can have ice cream. They just know we can't have ice cream every single night.
Or the whole gallon, as some of us do.
Yeah.
Michelle, before I let you go, I don't want to be remiss. Can I ask what your favorite? Did you have a favorite food or item that you kind of gravitated to?
Oh, I have so many, but I love their double chocolate muffins. Those little microwave the spinach pretzel things that they go in the microwave, those are so good. But I'm a chocolate lover. So the fact that I was able to have chocolate and lose weight, that was why I was able to stay on the program long enough to lose the weight that I needed.
Michelle, the fact that you're sharing your journey, you're being so open and honest and very, talking about the family and your history and where you're at today, can I just say thank you, for anybody that this is now going to touch. So thank you so much for calling in.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Kathy, I'm sure you've heard story and story and story over and over again, and they're all different. They're all personal and customized to each person, how they got there, why they started, what it did for them. But I think what I have, every presentation we've done, I think the one common denominator that I've always heard is it made it easy for them. It was something that was sustainable, not something very up and down, not something that they did for 1 or 2 days or a week and then they felt like they had to get off it. The ease of this is, I think, why it's so successful.
There's no question. You don't have to think. You just open the freezer, pull something out, microwave it, and you're eating. But I remember Marie telling me and telling America that her mom on her deathbed told her, don't do this to yourself like I've done to myself. And what she was referring to is putting the kids first, putting the husband first, putting the Community first. We all want to take care of everybody that we have to take care of, but what that often does is it puts us on the back burner. How many times have you sat in a hospital room with a friend eating chips because you're stressed and you say, I'll diet when this is over? The problem with life is that stress is never over. There's always a reason to overeat. There is always a reason to excuse getting bigger. There is always a reason to say, I'll do it tomorrow. And then one day, tomorrow's here and you're not well anymore. You know, Marie always says, God gave you one body, you have to take care of it. So I realize we all have issues. Everybody every day wakes up where they've either had an issue at work, they have a money problem, they have a relationship problem, there's a health problem. Many of us are caring for older parents. There's always a reason to overeat. There's also always a reason to get back to health.
Oh, yeah.
Always. And if this is the way to do it, at about $12.99 a day, this is a smart way and a healthy way. And it works. It does work. So I recommend, even if you're right now saying, I heard it all, I've done it before, it doesn't work for me, I'm not a dieter, I need to I can do it myself. If we could do it ourselves, I promise you, we would have. There are very few of us who have the discipline to do all the shopping, all the cutting, all the cooking, all the prep, and to stay the course. So if someone gives me 20 days of great frozen food and on the weekends I do my own, I might broil chicken breasts, I might cut up some cucumbers and tomatoes, and I can only do that on the weekends, that's fine. Then I'm back again on Monday with my program and I don't have to cook all week. You save money on this because going to the grocery store to buy all this protein, all of these things would cost you a whole lot more than that. Believe me, this is quite a deal.
I was going to say, I don't want anyone to think that this is the norm. I don't want anyone to think like, oh my gosh, Nutrisystem gives you 20 breakfast, 20 lunch, 20 dinners, and 20 snacks for under $13 a day. Man, Nutrisystem is killing it with the pricing. This is a special. This is a one-day only kind of a special. I mean, the relationship that we have with Nutrisystem and with Kathy, this is exclusive. This is something they're only doing for us, and it's a pricing and an availability we can only do on a special occasion. What you're getting delivered free to your door is 20 of the dinners, that's all those red boxes, 20 of the lunches, that's all the ones in the blue, 20 breakfast items, and not just like flimsy breakfast, we're talking burritos, pancakes, all the good stuff, that's in the yellow, and you're getting 20 snacks / desserts that are in the purple. They even color code it for you.
My favorite color, dessert.
Right? You get 14% off even what they would do for us here at HSN on our Today Special pricing. On a flex pay, that gets it down to $52. You make your very first payment, we ship it to you for free. And now I'm gonna get some more money off because money we'll always find an excuse, right? Let's make sure that's not the one that's doing it. If you do not have an HSN credit card yet, open one today. We get you lots of perks throughout the year, but we're gonna hand you $40 to spend on whatever your first item happens to be. If you spend $40 taking off the best value of the day, that's how you shop and why you shop at HSN. If you already have an HSN credit card, Zulily card, or a Q card, this will now get you into our VIP Tuesdays. You put the Today Special in your cart, you put in the code 181121, use your HSN Q card or Zulily card, $20 will come off of this price. That breaks this down before all of those discounts to $12.99 a day, not a meal, a day that you are spending. And I want to go over looking at all of the pastries, the raviolis, the macaroni, the beautiful pizzas that are out here, all the beautiful breakfast burritos and pancakes that you're seeing here. This is what the journey looks like. If you thought it was chicken and brown rice and veggies every single day, meal prepping and just hating your meal every day, or having to cut things out, craving something, almost in tears because you really want to have a lemon zest cake, you can. That's why 50 years absolutely has those amazing success stories, and we have talked about them, we have seen them, we have callers, we have Kathy, we have Marie. That's why they've been sustainable for over 50 years. 085790. Get a single ship. That means we'll send you the 20 of everything, 20 breakfast, 20 lunch, 20 dinner, 20 snacks. Our most popular, Kathy, has been the auto ship. That means you lock in this price, you'll get it the following month at this price, you'll get another 20 the following month after that, and you'll get this price until December. My suggestion is, even if you cancel auto ship, you'll still have the availability to keep the price if you want it, but you can't go back if you don't do auto ship today. So Kathy, if somebody is just tuning in, we're about midway through the show. Kathy Levin has her own journey. Yes, she's a familiar face. She's been in our homes for years, and we love her, we trust her. You know, she's somebody that we love, but she's human just like all of us. She had her own journey, and this is the picture you talked about earlier, Kathy, right? The one that kind of set you on your journey?
That was the one. Yes, my husband and I were in Thailand on a bicycle trip, and he was at the top of the hill, and he said, smile, and I'm thinking, all I want to do right now is drop dead. That tire around my middle, my arms, my legs, everything about me was so big, and I just felt miserable, and when I saw that picture, I said, that's it. There was another picture we didn't use where I was sitting on my husband's lap, and you couldn't see my husband. He was just completely covered by jumbo here. So he said, I love you no matter what, I don't think you're happy. And he was right. And I got to tell you something, Tina, because things are easing up a little bit with the pandemic, and we're now starting to be able to plan events. Reunions are going to take place in June, graduations May and June, proms, but of course that's usually the younger kids. But how about, my girlfriend was invited to a wedding in Italy, a destination wedding, and my first comment was, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, how exciting to get to go to Italy. What do you think her first comment was? I have nothing to wear. Nothing fits. All I did was eat the last 2 years. Oh my gosh, I got to get on the stick. This is the perfect time to look ahead 30, 60, 90 days and ask yourself, where am I going? What do I want to wear? How am I going to look? If I'm going to a high school reunion, I'm going to a family get-together, we're going on a vacation finally, we're going to go to the beach, we're going to go on a cruise, wherever you might be going or might not, it is a great time to start getting in better condition, to start taking some of the weight off. About 10 to 12 pounds is a pant size. So if you say, well, I'm wearing my stretch pants, they still fit. Well, there's fit, and then there's, about to blow out the spandex. If you're feeling that you could take off 10 to 20, this is the program to get you going. And if you stay on auto ship, it will come to you every month. And we keep talking about 20 breakfasts, 20 lunches, 20 dinners, and 20 desserts. But don't forget, that's just a Monday to Friday. We give you Saturday, Sunday off. And if you say, but what do I eat? We have a booklet that tells you what to eat. We have a fabulous app called New Me, N-U-M-I. You can go on, and there's an entire community there to chat with. But the best thing is we have counselors. We have nutritional counselors that you can call anytime and say, I'm going out, I don't know what to order at the Italian restaurant. I don't want to break what I did all week long, Monday to Friday, and just throw it all down the toilet by eating tacos. What should I eat? And they will walk you through it. The book will tell you, but you know, one of our viewers last night who lost 67 pounds said, Vicky, she said, I called the counselor and got all the information I needed. I wanted to make sure that I understood this program. So do your due diligence, check it out, but I'm telling you, you don't get to be 50 years of success and be the #1 premium food home delivery system without research, clinicals, and results. And if you're looking ahead and saying, I'm going to be going somewhere special in the next months, I want to look better, I want to feel better, I want to get out on the dance floor and shake it up a little bit, this is the program to help you. This truly does work. And for those of you who like shakes, by the way, remember our protein shakes, we have vanilla and we have chocolate. We are offering, if you wish, 2 of those big containers. You can do 2 vanillas, You can do 2 chocolates, or you can do 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate. We are offering those shakes, and those are really nice mid-morning snacks. It's the same thing as having a snack. You can have a shake. But we give you so much. All you do is go to the supermarket, Tina, and buy your fruits and your veggies. Those are things you probably would buy anyway. And summertime, spring, now the tomatoes are going to be yummy. The blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, cantaloupe, honeydew, peaches, apples, things that are so delicious, natural, healthy, and you get those mid-morning snacks. That's when you toss in your fruit. You can have a cheese stick. You can have a hard-boiled egg. I buy a package of chicken, what do you call it, the turkey meat, and it's an 8-ounce package. I do 2 ounces, or I'll have some peanut butter on top of egg.
Yeah.
You can have crackers. You can have brown rice. We give you food. You are able to eat. So you get all this food, and then you can add some extra goodies in for your snack in the midday and snack in the mid-afternoon. So you're always eating, you're never hungry, and you don't have that slump where you start running to the vending machine looking for the chips or getting the donut in the afternoon. Well, you'll see the results.
I wanted to tell you the snacks because you were talking about like the vending machine. So they're all color-coded. The snacks / desserts are kind of in the purple. So this is 4 carrot cakes, 4 chocolate cupcakes, 4 lemon zest cake, 4 red velvet, 4 strawberry shortcake cupcakes that come in the purple. And if I said those words that would normally sound like you were cheating on a diet or you were jumping off of a diet and you're like, I have to have my red velvet, this is actually a part of it. I don't even like calling it a diet. I just like to call it like a weight loss journey, because diets kind of have like a, you know what I mean? It feels very restrictive and doesn't make you feel good, and you know you're doing it, but you're not really sure how you're pushing through. You get a little hangry, and everyone's like, "Don't talk to her. Tina's on a diet. Tina's on a diet right now." This is just eating the things that you love. I'm looking at a ravioli, a chicken parm. I'm looking at breakfast burritos and pastries that are here. This is what 20 days worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks for under $13 a day. Not $13 a meal, $13 a day of full-on meals that you're looking at. So what you do, either call, go to hsn.com or jump on your app. You put in 085790. It's gonna pop up. You're gonna see a presentation by Callie from last night. You're gonna decide single ship, there's a box, or one that says auto ship. Absolutely, if you wanna do single ship, we will ship all of this out to you for free. You put it in your freezer when you get it home and start on your journey. My suggestion, though, is to put it on auto ship. What that does for you is the following month, if you wanna continue this journey, you get to keep today's price. And the month after that, you get to keep today's price, all the way until December. If you choose single ship and you wanna come back and do it again, it will not be at this price. I don't know if free shipping will stay on it. I don't know what the flex will be. I only know that this price is a one-day only pricing. So do that, start, and can I show the freezer one more time? Rebecca, can you go with me? I know, everyone's like, where is she going? Because I don't want you to also say, I don't have room for 20 days to put into my freezer. This is what it looks like. There's still plenty of room in this very slim freezer to put everything else that you need, but this is what the 20 days worth looks like. It's not overdone, it's not cramming everything in there, it's not like it's spilling out of this freezer. It is attainable to get it home, and as you're using it, right? You're picking out each day what you want to eat. It's already pre-portioned for you. A nutritionist has already figured out good fats and bad fats and carbs and all of that. And they want to make sure that it's tasty. And we've taken, the whole reason we're doing a full hour on this is because we're gonna talk about the food, we're gonna talk about the value, Kathy's gonna talk about her journey, but we also get to invite real live people that within these 50 years that they've been successful have also had their own journeys. And I wanna welcome in Courtney McCormick, who is a nutritionist, who is when we're talking about the mastermind of doing all the legwork and figuring out what goes in that, I don't know, but Courtney does. So Courtney, thank you for doing all the legwork for us. Do we have Courtney on the phone?
Do we have Courtney on the phone?
There she is, Courtney. I was just saying, thank you so much for doing all the legwork for us. I wouldn't know where to begin when we're talking about, right, what to put in it. That's where you come in.
Yeah, my pleasure. I love doing this legwork. I always say I'm the nutrition nerd, so I'm the person behind the scenes, kind of putting it all together for everybody, so that our customers don't have to think about it, right? We want to make it super easy for people as they're thinking about their weight loss journey.
I was just about to take a bite. Courtney, stop talking.
Courtney, you're talking. I'm chowing down on this meatball parm melt, which is so delicious. And I compliment you on always creating new foods for us. We have 5 new selections in this grouping, and that's what's so cool, is that you are not eating stuff from what you remember 10 years ago. That was a little bit cardboardy and not so good. This is absolutely delicious. And I have a question. There are a lot of people saying, well, I could go to the supermarket and buy those frozen food programs that offer, you know, the TV dinner. What's the difference between this and that?
Yeah, well, one of the things you're going to get with Nutrisystem is you do get that full, complete plan. So not only are you getting the meals, you're getting a plan that's going to help guide you in your weight loss journey. And we also, we do all the back end work with the nutrition. So we make sure that, we're following dietary guidelines. We're helping keep the sodium where it needs to be. So it's not going to be high in sodium. We're making sure we're keeping the added sugars lower and the saturated fat lower. So really helping to develop that, balanced nutrition for our customers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so many varieties. I'm amazed that you can offer so much food that is still within the parameters of a losing weight program. I mean, whoever got chicken parm, whoever got pizza melts, pretzels stuffed with spinach and cheese, and pancakes. Pancakes are so illegal in the world of dieting. I'm thrilled to see that we have those. And I think you made it so simple and so tasty. So really, you've done a great job.
Yeah, that really is our goal at Nutrisystem. We want to make it simple for people. We also don't want people to feel like they're deprived, right? So we really we focus on making those healthier versions of your favorite foods so that you can enjoy the foods you're eating while still losing weight. And so you're going to see, pizza and cupcakes and chocolate and pasta, all of those foods you're not going to have to give up in order to hit your weight loss goals.
Courtney, I'm eating cake.
Yep.
I'm eating cake. I mean, I about demolished this lemon zest cake. But when I was talking about some of those, we heard earlier, and I asked what Michelle's favorite one thing was, and she had a sweet tooth. The chocolate was kind of hers. If cake is it, a lot of people end up falling off of fad diets or something like that because you almost are like in tears because your body is craving something that you love. And the fact that you give that to us, but in the right portion, the right way, means we can be happy still. Who would have known weight loss and happy could actually be in one sentence, Courtney?
Yeah, and again, that's our goal, right? We want to make it easy. We want to make people happy as they're going through this process so that they're not hangry, as you said, throughout the day, right? We really want to give them those foods that they enjoy. And I know for me, that's one of the things I love about my job. I love coming to work every day because I love hearing from our customers about how much they love the food, how successful they are in their weight loss, how much more energy they have. It makes me excited to get up and come to Nutrisystem every day.
And we're looking at a lot of those success stories right now. Christina losing 30 pounds in 6 months. I mean, I feel like we could run these all day long. And Courtney, since you are a nutritionist and you know kind of the back end of why these are so sustainable and successful, I asked Michelle, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Do you have a favorite of the newer foods we're doing?
Oh, this is a tough one because I enjoy all of our foods, but I think if I had to choose one, I love our artichoke and spinach stuffed chicken breast.
Yes.
It's one of my go-tos for dinner for my family, actually. And if you cook it up in the air fryer, it gets even better. So that's my tip. If you want to try that artichoke and spinach stuffed chicken, it's one of my favorites.
It's like chicken cordon bleu. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't make chicken cordon bleu regularly. It's a lot of work. So here you're having something that is just chicken rolled with the spinach and the cheese, and it is so yummy. And like you say, the air fryer is the new bad boy of great way to prepare food. People love it because it crisps the outside and gives you a true crunchy experience. And we all are looking for sweet, salty, creamy, crunchy. We want all those different flavor profiles, and they're all in here. So that's a good choice. I'm with you on that one, Courtney.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure.
Well, we have a lot of them out on the table, and I'm sure everybody will have a different favorite, but they all want to say thank you, Courtney, for, again, doing the legwork for us. No overthinking on our part, so thank you so much.
Yeah, and again, thank you guys for having me on the show today.
Absolutely.
Have a great day.
And if you are just tuning in and you're seeing myself and Kathy, and we're talking about eating, and I'm having cake, and I just make sure I don't have any crumbs on my face, and we're talking about chicken stuffed with artichokes, and you're getting kind of hungry, that's the whole point. It's the point of having mouth-watering, amazing, appetizing, tasteful food that actually can help you in a healthier weight loss journey. This isn't about fad diets. Nutrisystem is a name your mom knows, your grandma knows. It's been around for over 50 years. It is proven. We are showing you. People are calling in. They're telling their story. Kathy is, Marie is, Michelle is. We're seeing all the pictures of the before and afters. That's why we have a relationship with them. HSN and Nutrisystem, we say, can you do something exclusively here for us? Can you do it on a price that nobody else will have? Something that's a one-day amazing opportunity? Absolutely. What you're getting today, our today's special, is 20 breakfast items, 20 lunch items, 20 dinner items, and 20 snacks / desserts. All of that delivered to your door for free. That's the first amazing thing. I can't send shoes without, sending something for $20, $30 in shipping. Then, once you get it, you're gonna do Monday through Friday. It's already mapped out for you. Dinner's red, lunch is blue, breakfast is yellow, snacks are purple. And then on the weekends, if you want to go for dinner or do things, whatever your life happens to be, it's not so restrictive. You get this today. My suggestion to everybody was, if you want to do a single ship, you can. You get it today. If you want to do a full price, it's $259.99. If you want to do 5 flex, you pay the $52. We go ahead and ship the food out to you for free after your first payment. But my suggestion is to put it on auto ship. What that means is this one-day opportunity now becomes an opportunity for you until December. Every month, you'll get the 20 days. You'll get to keep the today's special pricing. You can cancel at any time, but you cannot come back. So if after the first month, you don't want the auto ship, cancel it, no big deal. But if you do, this is life-changing. You're like, I can do this another month and another month and another month. You get the today pricing that will expire at midnight normally. So 085790. All of this in front of me is just a portion of what you get when you get it to your home. You just put it in your freezer and then go from there. You have access to the amazing new Me app that comes from Nutrisystem free. So if you need a hand or you have a question or you want recipes for your weekend where you can kind of do your own thing, it's all there. We're not just giving it to you and nobody's gonna be there to hear you or help you or have any questions. You have that all available to you. Comes with a booklet as well. What I would do is go ahead and do this, do it on the 20 days, see why this is different, see why we have new recipes, all of that available to you. And all you need, we were talking about the air fryer, but I made my breakfast burrito in the microwave. I took the cake right out of the container and had it. This isn't like you have to overthink it. It is so easy. It is so sustainable. It is so filling. You're not gonna feel like you're going without. Kathy, I know we're talking about this today, and some people always talk about New Year's resolutions and January 1st, or like you were saying, you have a reunion or something coming up. Sometimes it's just seeing us talking, and you go, you know what, why not today? Why not today? I just happen to hear you guys. It's doing something for me.
Right. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, right? So, I mean, why not? And Tina, have you ever gone to the airport or the mall where they have those incredible cinnamon buns? Those ooey gooey things that are like 1,000 calories a pop? These are cinnamon buns that you get for dessert. They are absolutely awesome. I love them. Pancakes for breakfast. Use some sugar-free syrup and you are rock and roll. Lunch, have a fabulous pizza. You can add your own mushrooms and onions and peppers if you want. And how about a chocolate? Those of you who are chocoholics, a rich, yummy chocolate cupcake. I mean, this is just oozy. I like to put it in the microwave for 10 seconds on defrost, and it totally comes out ooey gooey. Beautiful foods. You get your chicken burger. You get a hamburger, add your own pickles and lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you like. You also will add some fruit. You can add a salad, cucumbers, broccoli. You pick what you like. I find it very simple to keep those refrigerator foods on hand. Just take one of my microwave dishes out, 1 to 4 minutes at the most, defrost your little cake for dessert. It takes 10 minutes and you are ready to go. And you know what? There's a guarantee here. If you don't like what you see in the mirror after 30 days, HSN gives you your money back. So where's the loss here? The loss is only in the weight. It's a win-win the whole way around. This is a program that works. It truly does. And I say from the bottom of my heart, if you've been there, done that, if you have said, I absolutely do not feel anymore that I can have success dieting, I'm just gonna let it all go. Who cares? What's the difference? Nobody's seeing me. I'm retired. I'm home. I'm telling you, life gets a whole lot better when you feel and look better. I'm not talking twiggy skinny. I'm talking simply healthier, getting down to a normal weight where you find you have renewed energy, you are excited about life. I get so many questions from people that say, will this really work for me? I'm just so despondent at this point. Nothing's worked. I now have 80 pounds to lose. I have 100 pounds to lose. It doesn't matter how much you have. And I never say, look at the whole picture. Look at one day at a time. Today, I'm going to go on the program. I'm going to order it. Easter's this weekend. Passover's this weekend. I'm going to finish up what I have in the hams and the turkeys and the freezer and the lasagnas, and I'm going to make room for my new life. And you're going to go on this program. You're going to follow it. It's simple. You're going to call if you have questions, and you're going to see the difference. And they say in 2 weeks, you will begin to feel better. In 4 weeks, you will notice that you are better. And then in 6 to 8 weeks, everybody else is going to tell you you're looking better.
We like that.
It truly works. And you know what? If it takes you 6 months to drop weight, it took you a lot longer than that to gain it. You have nothing but time. You have time. You might as well make use of it in a really healthy way. And I'm wishing you all the best because this is the one that's going to do it for you.
Well, Kathy, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story, for really walking us through everything. And I know we'll see you later. We'll have the Today Special for the remainder of the day. It's a long day for you, but well worth it to let everybody know. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Tina, thank you. You look lovely. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. By the way, this is a one-day only opportunity. It's our best value, but I'm going to give you 2 ways to save even more money. If you open up a brand new HSN credit card, you don't have one yet, because it's Customer Appreciation Month, we are giving you $40 free to spend on your first item. That could be our Today Special and get $40 off the best value. Now, if you already have an